everybody. It's Brooke, and I'm back for Season 6, Episode 2, The Bargaining Part 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Last episode was rockin'. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for coming back. I really appreciate it. Buffy is such a fun show, and it's the first big show I've done on my channel, and it feels crazy that we're on the second to last season. I remember starting in season 1 and it just, time flies, okay? It does. But I have really been enjoying this show. We had Buffy coming back from the dead at the end of the last episode. I feel like part of me in my soul knew she had to come back, because I was like, in the meta of pop culture, if she wasn't in the last 2 seasons, I do feel like I would have heard about that. But at the same time, I have friends who don't love the last 2 seasons in real life, so I was like, oh, well, maybe that's why. They didn't tell me why they didn't like them as much. Other than a few episodes, one of my friends said one of her favorite episodes is in season 6, but she doesn't like it as a whole, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. I'm recording early in the morning to make sure I can get this all done, so I am sorry for the yawns and such. I will be watching this episode uncut over on Patreon if you're interested in that. Patreon also has a week early access to uncuts and edited reactions, or if you would like 2 weeks early access to edited videos, you can get that here on YouTube with a membership. You'll see either patrons or members' names on the screen right now, depending where they are subscribed. But that's just a kind of way to help me out if you want to help me so I can record more stuff. Obviously, the more money I make off this hobby, the more time I can put to the hobby and have it become more of a thing. So the dream, because I love doing this so much, would be that one day we could upload a video every single day, if not more than that, and watch so much content. But that's a wild dream, and right now not feasible because, I have to work for money. Do other work for money. This is also work, but I enjoy it so much. I wish it could be regular, it's so much fun. But I just like talking about TV with you guys. But you can also support me for free by hitting that subscribe button. I'm a very small channel, so I'm still unlocking things within YouTube with my subscriber numbers, and membership numbers. We get more emotes. Right now I made 4 emotes, and as we get more members, I can make more that you guys want. One of my emotes is Cordy, and it says Queen. That's our Queen emote. And that'll be for when we're doing more streams and stuff like that. But I love season 5. I think I mentioned this last episode, but in case this is the first one you're tuning in on, I really love season 5. I think season 5, 2, and 3 are definitely my favorites. I don't know. I would have to go back, I think, and maybe not watch them again, but go over what happened in all of them to pick a favorite. But I'm excited for season 6. I'm not judging it based on what other people have said, because I have had some people come in the comments and be like, I don't know why people are saying they don't like 6 and 7. I love 6 and 7. So there has to be good stuff in them as well. I just have friends who watched this show when we were younger, and they were like, 6 and 7's not really my favorite. So it'll be interesting to see if I agree with them, I disagree with them. I love my friends, but we don't always agree on TV and stuff. Sometimes they watch Young Sheldon and have a good time. I watch Young Sheldon. Well, actually, I don't watch Young Sheldon. That's what that tells you. I would not have a good time. I know I didn't like The Big Bang Theory. I'm not going to like that kind of thing. So we don't always have the same tastes, so it's kind of we'll figure it out. Everyone's different. But I try to go into every season with an open mind. So far, I don't love that Giles has left. I hope that's not permanent, but if Buffy's back alive, he'll come back. I assume he's not gone. Maybe the actor had to go film something else, so he'll be gone for a couple episodes. I don't know. Willow went through some dark-ass magic. I don't know if there'll be consequences to that. Buffy Bot's all beat up. Dawn is coping. You can tell she's not 100% doing great. But, I mean, she's young. She's a kid. She's bouncing back. But I think actual Buffy coming back will be better for her. But I'm interested. Dawn is the person who I'm most interested to see her reaction to Buffy coming back, because she doesn't know that, like, Anya, Tara, Willow, Xander are all in on this Bring Buffy Back Alive plan, whereas Dawn, Giles, and Spike have no idea that she's doing it. And I guess you can count all the people in LA don't know that they're doing it. So I do wonder if they'll have a different feeling about it, especially Dawn, because we did have that episode last season where she wanted to bring Joyce back, and then she realized that that was the wrong thing to do, so she stopped the spell. And we kind of saw Dawn learn to accept death in that moment, and that you can't just bring people back. So I do wonder if that part of her and how she thinks will have a negative reaction to Buffy being alive, but it might be outweighed by my sister's alive, you know? I don't know. I think that's kind of complex and would be an interesting story. But we'd have to see. But right now, Buffy woke up in her grave, basically, all Nathan from Misfits. Luckily she has super strength, so hopefully she can get out, but if she doesn't, she's just gonna suffocate and die in there, bro. Like, I don't know. They don't know to dig her out because they don't know that it worked. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna assume they're not just gonna kill Buffy again. That would be fucking crazy. They bring her back with a spell and just let her die, and they're like, she's dead this time. Get over it. That would be fucking wild. And then they just have Sarah Michelle Gellar play a robot for 2 seasons. I hope not. But we're gonna find out. So let us see what's going down. You have super strength. Use it. What if she's like, hey, it worked. We have to go back.
Like we need to be. We gotta keep moving.
Oh, right. Demons on bikes.
Yeah.
What if she's like, no, I think it worked. We have to go back.
Mouth City.
He's counting on us. On me. I can't leave her there anymore. I won't.
Buffy's gonna get out on her own, show up, and they're gonna be like, Robot Buffy, you're okay. And she's gonna be like, what do you mean Robot Buffy? You've been using Robot Buffy?
The inner cirrhosis. Okay, then we'll fix this one. A little tape. A dab of crazy glue.
No. It's no use.
Aww.
Her urn's defiled. She's really gone.
Yeah, I know. It feels like Willow hasn't processed her friend dying at all because she was just so focused on, well, I can bring her back. So maybe she hasn't processed any of those emotions.
What is it? What's happening?
Just do as I say.
Buffy's gonna come back and she's gonna kick their butts!
Move.
Dawn, maybe go upstairs. Is that dirty? Oh no, that's Anya. The only thing with Anya being blonde from behind, I thought she was Buffy.
You gotta bug up your crack, you take it up with Razor. And tell
I'm not
him you do
Razor.
as he says, and shut your hole before I rip you a new one.
Throw a rock like that away. Not the magic shop.
I think the woods let out over this way. We should keep off the streets. Take alleys if we can.
Can't loot the magic shop. Not now.
It's mine!
Let's go.
Dawn, I don't think we want them to see you, because then they'll target your house.
Stakes. Holy water. One cross.
Yeah, why would you touch it?
Here. You want me to bloody thump you?
Not so much, actually. She probably has a lot of anger from having to dig her way out of her grave,
Well, I'm
so...
not going out there.
Got no choice, but can't protect you there.
We can lock the doors, turn out the lights.
What? Hide under the bed linen? It's not really my style.
I'm not gonna let any of those buggers lay so much as a warty digit on you.
Oh.
Right?
I'm ready for Buffy to come back and kick some ass!
Right then. Can't wait around to see if the others will pop in. We're on our own. No one's coming to our rescue.
Hey, how you feeling? There might be some trauma of dying and coming back and digging out of your own grave. Cool. She's like, did the apocalypse happen? I die for a couple months and the apocalypse happens? She didn't even hit her. He just threw like a piece of glass at her.
Not here. Oh, thank God. No, I mean, my store hasn't been ruined.
Oh, God.
I could be hurt. Santa said I could be lying somewhere, broken and bleeding, calling out my name. Like that, oh God.
Yeah, that's the only thing about not being able to, like, be like, where the fuck are you?
How do you know?
Because he's with Willow. And if something happened, I'd know.
I hate the woods.
Yeah, fair.
Those woodsy trees?
No, it's okay. Lost is good. Willow and I always know how to find each other.
Protector.
That's not the North Star. It's an airplane.
Nah, it's not an airplane. That's definitely
Airplanes flash different colors,
a
dumbass.
blimp. But I can see how one would make that airplane mistake.
I can't walk anymore.
Do not get all avoidy on me.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm trying to survive, Xander.
We have bigger problems. Demons.
Demons. Ah, well, there's something you don't see every day. Unless you're us.
Yeah, and now we're lost. So it's too small.
Oh, is it Terra as magic?
Xander, I don't.
Stay down. I'll take care of this.
It's either... But no, it's an
Xander,
orb.
it's-
A bug.
Idiot.
Fiery bug thing.
It's Tara.
Oh, she's leading them through the woods. It's so cute. I love them. That is the advantage of vampires.
Looks like they're just wrecking stuff. No thought other than just Destructorama.
They can't come in.
What?
He misses it a bit.
Oh, nothing. Just, looked like fun.
But, like, that's why they have restrictions. Like, they can't get in without permission and shit.
Already been looted. Sorry. Try the appliance store down the block. They've got great toasters.
Anya.
What?
Okay, I so need male friends.
We have to go.
Yeah, I
out
don't
and
know
look
what the
for
fuck he was talking about.
There's this guy at work I kind of hit it off with. Tito. I mean, he seems like a good...
Xander, do we have time?
You were talking about Don and Spike, of course.
Magicked out.
On, honey, we're nearing your point, right?
Yeah,
It's just
we're
how
gonna
are we
die.
supposed to fight these guys. I mean, you know, we can take a vampire or two, sure, but there's a whole cavalcade of demons out there, and I mean, I think this, you know, it takes
Xander, grab the weapons. We're gonna look for Dawn and Spike.
If we're gonna go, we should go now. They're just getting more and more worked up by the minute.
Well, they can't keep it up forever.
Well,
I mean,
they probably
Maybe they
could.
party themselves out, you know, tire this place and move on.
Say hello to your new home, boys. That was a juicy little bird here. Just right for the picking.
Shit, what are you doing in my town?
Ready to leave it to you.
She's like, that looked like me.
What better way to kick off our semi-settling down than with a little christening?
Nobody saw her ass.
Start your engine.
I do think they like violence against women a little too much, whoever created this show. There's a lot of it. Oh! Are you... I'm not a robot.
Another one for the fire, boys.
I don't think so.
Tear it up.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Sorry.
Sorry, dude! Are they gonna realize she's not Buffy bot because she's in the funeral dress?
We don't know if the spell would have worked, even if the demons had worked. You mean, maybe it's my fault.
I think it would be all your fault for messing with shit you don't understand. Damn, Buffy! She's like, I don't remember how to see, but I remember how to run.
I'm not saying we announce it the second.
That's
Hey, Will,
a
next time
different
this thing's
outfit.
damaged, couldn't you program it to find the nearest Radio Shack? Or...
That's not the robot.
Buffy?
Buffy!
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 Where is she?
Not the robot. Yeah, I don't know if her brain's all there right now. Or her memories.
It's Willow. Can you hear me?
What's wrong with her?
Nothing.
A resurrection spell worked like a magic charm.
Probably his brain
Back to
damage.
life, Buffy. Right where we left her.
Oh, God.
In her coffin.
Hey, Buffy. Here's some good news that might perk you right up. Xander and I have an announcement.
Anya.
Yes! I don't think she even is comprehending words in the moment.
Yeah. Welcome home, Slayer. Alive and kicking after all. Well, alive anyway. Not looking too good, though, is she?
It's looking a little less blurry. She's hearing a little better.
Must have missed my face fell off patching kids go. Warlock.
I believe
Plus, we
you.
have a Slayer here, who might actually be looking to eat some brains. So I think a little quiet nosing. No
they're
hard
like, she don't
feelings,
need brains, right?
And I'm sure your demon horde won't think any the less of you.
Well, I better back off or you might what? Pull a rabbit out of a hat?
Don't do that. Why would you do that?
Look.
Honestly, why does it always have to be rabbits?
Of course we want trouble. We're demons. We're really all about trouble.
Not this kind.
Oh, I get your point. Except that certain of my boys got some anatomical incompatibilities that tend to tear
Ew.
up little girls. So
They're like, if you didn't hate this guy, you will now. Yeah. That. Oh.
Does this mean we win?
Oh, okay. Ow. Help her. This is what I meant when they, like, ganged up on Buffy Pot. It was like, could they not just gang up on actual Buffy? Ooh, Buffy Bot. Dawn's not gonna handle that well because she's projecting all her feelings for her sister onto the robot. Oh, she's still alive.
You're my sister, Dawn. Where did I go?
I don't...
No. Not me.
Other Buffy.
The other Buffy. Yes. The other Buffy.
Buffy?
This is not how we wanted Dawn to find out we were bringing Buffy back to life.
Know where she ran off to.
Those filthy buggers down to here. Willow's slap and paste job's not gonna do the trick this time. Robot's done. Hey.
Dawn ran off.
Little bit. Dawn!
Well, they wanted a massacre.
She's Buffy.
I don't think she's fully back.
You're back, Buffy. You really are.
She's like, shouldn't remember everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, she heard her sister was alive and she immediately ran for it.
Should we follow her? I don't know.
She just needs some time, is all. The important thing is that she's back.
Francisco.
You're fucking so close, Dawn. Go, Dawn, to go!
Fragile.
No, I don't. Oh, thank God. The magic stopped him, right? She didn't get cut, did she? She didn't get cut. No. Did Tara get cut?
Witch got a little power after all.
Whew. Yeah, okay, we're good. The girls are good. Don't touch, don't hurt my ship. I'll get mad. I'll get really mad. Don't hurt them.
Tara, nice accent.
Oh, my first.
Yeah, maybe she had to come back here to remember what happened.
Buffy. No.
Donnie, I have to.
I'm gonna cry! Fuck off!
What do you...
Yeah, this doesn't look safe. Buffy, we gotta get down now. You don't need to jump again. All cleared up. You already did it. You don't have to do it again.
Please?
I'm your sister. I don't know how you're back, but you are. And please, just stay still. Say something.
You said her name.
Is this hell?
No, you're back alive. I don't know why. They keep reusing the same shot of the ground where this person in red walks over.
On this spot. I remember how shiny.
You told me I had to be strong. And I've tried.
She's like, I tried that.
But it's been so hard without you. I'm sorry. Please. I need you to live. Live. For...
I mean, kind of sick. That would destroy her fucking hands. Oh, okay, we're fine. Not that music score. I don't know. Something in it like triggered in my brain. Yeah, destroy that tower. It's over. Glory lost. I do miss her as the big bad, but you know, we move forward. I don't know if she's all there, but I mean, it's a start.
You're alive. And you're home.
Woof. I'm not crying today, goddammit. I still don't think she's all back, but I mean, she's safe. Biggest thing, she came back and got out of there and is now at least safe. She's safe with Dawn. The others know she's there. They'll at least be able to defend her while she goes through whatever she needs to. Yeah, it does seem, I don't know if it's from coming back or if it's from lack of oxygen while she was digging herself out. There's something either missing or not connecting up there. Because definitely it didn't seem like she remembered her friends at all. They were just people. She did fight and defend them when they were being attacked, but I don't know if that's because she was also being attacked and was able to figure out this group is not attacking me, this group is. versus, like, Dawn, it was very clear she, like, kind of recognized who Dawn is. I think it makes sense for her to think she's in hell, especially because it's, like, a torched version of Sunnydale full of demons, and then she kind of was, like, reliving her death. That would give hell, I think, to have to keep reliving, dying, and your sister begging you not to. So I get why she thought that. So now we still have Giles is still in England. I assume we'll see him come back in the next couple of episodes, once they get Buffy secured and they tell him she's back. The main four, Willow, Tara, Anya, and Xander, are all together and pretty safe. We didn't see if the magic box got broke into. Probably did. They'll be lucky if it didn't. Spike is on his own. But I assume he's looking for Dawn, so he will probably end up finding them. And then Dawn and Buffy are at least together. Obviously, Buffy still has her Slayer fighting reflexes, so if they do get attacked, she can handle that. But it seems like they beat a good chunk of the demons. I don't remember exactly how many there were, but they beat up a big group of them, so it does seem like that is probably over, but it looks like there'll be a lot of rebuilding. But I guess the people of Sunnydale are kind of used to that. Sunnydale gets torched a lot. Bad things happen a lot there. So I think it makes sense. They'll be like, yeah, it's in the budget. Like, after our mayor turned into, like, a 6-foot-tall demon and attacked the high school, like, we have a monster budget. That's how it feels. So they probably have something for that. A monster insurance or something. But, the Dawn and Buffy part, they almost got me crying on that one. I was like, no, I don't wanna. That's gonna make me sad. But, like, I'm really happy it happened. I think it makes sense to me that Dawn would be able to be the person that got through to her, just because that's the person she was with when she died. And she obviously still feels very connected to that moment. Death, as when she went back to the tower, that's the first time we hear her speak, and, like, something comes back, some kind of memory, not just the I'm alive, like, moving around and not really seeing and experiencing or processing what's happening in front of me. So that makes sense to me. I agreed with Anya last episode when she was like, I don't get why we're keeping the fact we're engaged a secret from everybody. Like, happy news is good right now. And I agreed with her in that episode that they could have said at any point during this that they were engaged. I don't agree with her that the right time is when they're running from demons or when Buffy can't comprehend life. Those were not the right times, but the moments were funny. I think the moment was funny when she's like, I have good news for you. And it's like, Anya, I don't think she knows who she is right now, let alone what any of those words mean. I feel like they went extra hard on making the demons, like, rapey. I don't feel like they used to do that. They just used to be like, they're evil. And I wonder if it's because with, like, Angel, we've seen there are good demons now. But I think if the demons are already attacking and burning down a town and, like, pulled Robo Buffy apart, I don't know if we need that language also. Like, we kind of get it. It's just, like, the normalization of that stuff. It's just, I really love this show, and, like, Buffy and Willow and, like, a lot of the female characters are these badass, strong characters. But, like, at the same time, there's so much violence against the women, and I feel like I don't count it as, like, when Buffy's, like, fighting, right? Like, that makes sense to me, but there's so much, like, gross language sometimes and stuff, and I know it's supposed to make it scary, but, like, I don't find that, like, it's not like a horror movie scary. It's just, like, gross. Like, I don't think I see it as much in this show, and maybe that's because there's more female characters. But I've brought it up on Angel, where I think it stands out so much. Because whenever there's, like, a demon that needs to, like, inject something, or, like, penetrate something, or hurt something, or, like, someone's being put in a position that's kind of weird, it's always Cordelia. It's always the woman. And I'm just like, I don't know Joss Whedon enough. I've not heard good things, but I've also not looked up because I didn't want to, like, be researching him and, like, then have spoilers on the show or something. I've kind of got the feeling he's not a chill dude. I don't know. I would watch this show and think that someone who made a show about these badass women would, like, support women, but then there are times in the show where I go, I don't know that they like women. Now, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe he's a very outspoken feminist, but I feel like he's not. I've heard some bad things. Like, the only things I've heard, like, in pop culture world is that there were women on this show who don't like him. Like, women from the show don't like him. And I can assume that's for good reasons. Especially if there's multiple. So, maybe as we're coming to the end of the season and stuff, you guys can let me know a little more in the comments about him, because I've not heard good things. So it's kind of like, I kind of can see some of it sometimes, if that makes sense. And I also think, especially, well, even now, like, violence against women is so ingrained in our culture that, like, people just think it's normal. And I'm like, like, maybe it wouldn't be if we didn't show it in literally everything. Like, if we didn't normalize it. It's just kind of how I feel. Like, and that's not saying, like, women can't be in stuff where they fight and, like, they do all this stuff. But it's like, he's gotta threaten to R-word them. Like, he need to do that too. It wasn't, like, awful enough. I don't know. I don't know. We don't get that on the opposite, right? We don't have, like, they're never threatening to do that to the men of the show or anything like that. And I think it's just, like, I don't need it. I don't need it in my shows. I'm not surprised to see it. It's in a ton of stuff. But I don't need it, okay? It happens enough in real life. And I think because I work with survivors and stuff like that, it's just, I notice it more, and I'm like, great, I can't imagine watching this show being one or something like that, you know? Which is a little off topic, but it is something I think about, and I think about more as I get older, and just, like, the casualization of it and things like that. At least, like, yeah, in this show it is a bad guy saying it. It's not like a good guy doing something shitty, and then they're like, yeah, you know. But it's still, it's like, did we need that? I don't think it added anything. It just was, like, gross. It's kind of my point. But overall, though, this is technically a two-parter. We watched part 1 on Saturday, watched part 2 today, Tuesday, and Saturday will be episode 3 of season 6 of Buffy. Again, if you want early access, you can check out Patreon or YouTube memberships. Patreon also has an extra show and uncut reactions. YouTube memberships, you get a little Hazel badge, my dog Hazel. You get a badge next to your name. You get access to emotes. You get priority response to comments. So if you do comment, you will 100% get a response. I get so many comments that I can't always respond to everybody. So if you're a member, you will definitely get your comment responded to. Same on Patreon. There's not as many commenters over there, so I can normally get to everybody who comments. But I'm still really enjoying Buffy. I'm excited to see where this season goes. I mean, these 2 episodes have really been based on bringing Buffy back, so I'm interested to see how the season develops and what the main storyline will gonna be. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode, and I will see you next time.